What is up, guys? Pizza here, obviously, and today we're here with Game Dev Tycoon. Now, this is a near and dear game to my heart for many reasons. One, I've never watched anybody play it. Two, it was the very first game I helped kickstart when I was like 13. I helped kickstart this game. I bought it as soon as I have had this game for over a decade, and time again, nothing can beat it. All those other scummy Tycoon games, get them out of here. Game Dev Tycoon, right at the top. I have loved Green Heart games since the beginning, and this is still the cream of the crop years later. And it's entirely due to the fact that the base game is wonderful, and the fan base is even more wonderful. The mods for this game have helped keep it alive in my mind forever. I love it, and I wanted to share it with you today by just running through a little bit of the game. So let's go ahead and get started. Which one of these many game slots do I want to overwrite? Could it be this one from a decade ago? Could it be this one from a decade ago? What if this one from over a decade ago? Oh, but this one's only 8 years ago. Which one will I... Which one did I cheat on? I wonder. Which is so very different. I think I'll go with this one. I'll overwrite this one. I think I'm okay with that. Now, because I have played this game so many times before, I have to play it with mods at this point. I can't imagine going back to the base game. Thankfully, all the mods are free, easy to download from the Steam Workshop, so I can go ahead and start with everything unlocked, all these topics, and even plenty of ones that don't exist in the base game. I can multi-genre, I can multi-platform right from the start. These are just great little things to add on once you've played the game through in the vanilla version. So, I think the only thing I can do is to honor what I've done in this game from the very beginning. Oh yeah. You want to know how I made my money on all those others? I made them all because I was a sports simulation video game company. I did nothing else. It's not like I did sports. It was always wrestling. We're going to see if I can make another successfully wrestling video game company. And so this is basically what you do for the game. You get to pick out a couple things, then you just watch as they go through it. So, like for simulation, I already have these hints. I already know, especially for simulation, I could do these in my sleep. What's more important? Well, probably not dialogue for a simulation game. Level design, it's a ring. Probably not that important, but it's a little more important than nothing. And then artificial intelligence, because we would make it seem real. Then we go through, monthly costs tick down, stage costs tick down, and then we get actual skill points through 3 separate areas. The tutorial is basically telling us the same thing, but we get skill points in 3 separate areas: research, technology, design, and then bugs, which basically means you gotta wait for like 5 seconds after the game's finished to patch those out. I don't know why you'd ever release anything with bugs other than to be funny. And as you upgrade things in the game, you get to choose different graphics, different versions of sound, and if you put more into sound for a game, then you'll get to unlock sound stuff quicker. If you put more into graphics for a game, you'll get to unlock graphic stuff quicker. This is what I love. It's so simple and easy. Like, any other Tycoon game just fails to explain this. How simple and easy it can be to progress through these. And of course, here we see it at the end of every game we complete. Everybody levels up, even Mr. CM Pizza. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention? I named our company Pixel Punk Games. Well, I'm about to finish the CM Punk series up. I figure it might as well live on somehow. First reviews came in. So, the only way I've found to get good reviews in this game is not to make a good video game. It's to, alright, you take your arm, put it on your desk. Move your glasses if you got them. Then you put your eyes into the crook of your elbow there. And you clench your fist once you hit OK. And then you just keep tapping. And that's the only way to get good reviews in this game. I swear. You can't make a good game. You gotta just, here, watch. Eyes are in my elbow, fist is clenched, just click, click, click. And wait till the reviews are done, which I think there's 4 of them. So I look up. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. What the fuck? What do you mean you didn't like? What do you mean you didn't like this fucking game? This is the perfect... What did I do wrong about it? Why What did not do? What did not go well? No new insights! This is supposed to be like a ready-made 10 out of 10. What are you talking about? I was on the forums when this game came out, when we were all just, you know, how do we play this game? I was on the forums. I was one of the main guys. All right, that's how important this game is to me. And man, I'm not selling it well, but going, this is the best way to win in the game, and it just did not let me win. I haven't even recouped my development cost. Maybe starting a wrestling game was too much to ask for from the start. So, sci-fi. Yeah, we'll go ahead and, as I slap my fucking key. All right, we'll go ahead and it's gonna be text-based, so we can make and we'll call it Space Marine. No, that's already a thing. I just played Halo, so I'm gonna try and riff on Halo. So, what's the opposite of a Halo? Horns? No. Super. Nah, there you go. That's how we make it legally distinct. Super Cyborg Marines. Super Cyborg Marines, and it's a text game. So like we'll make our money back on this one. We have to. Doing it again. Glasses down. Fist clenched. Eyes going into the shoulder. Not shoulder, elbow. All right. Hit okay. I missed it. Hit okay. Tap like the wind. There's one. There's two. I heard it. There's three. 4. Look up. All right. So we can't be original. Maybe that's what it is. All the other wrestling games I have like WWF branding on it. Wrestling Challenged means nothing. Super Cyborg Marines, the text game. That's the one that's popular though. All right. Okay, now I get it. So I need to develop a new game. I need to call it WWF. What? God, this is late 1985, so WrestleMania may not be out yet. Challenge Road. Not just Challenge. Just WWF Challenge. All right. So now we'll do sports again. That's space. That's not what I wanted. Now we'll do sports. Simulation. We're going to go ahead and put it on the PC again. PC for life. Okay. Back to 2D graphics. All right. We can do this. I will save this company before I plunge it into the ground, all right? 10,000! Look at it! Super Cyborg Marines with with Castor Meef is a worldwide success. All right, new review came in. New review. Same thing. Eyes down. Fist up. Ready to go. Okay, last one in. All right, see, we did better. The branding. That's what it is. You gotta get the branding in there. All right, that's pure, simple economic capitalism right there. Wrestling Challenge. Nobody cares about that. Rip off. WWF, whatever I named it. Great, beautiful. Beautiful thing. I also started a new game because I didn't know if this one was going to save me or break me, and I didn't want to quit now, so I had to make a new one as soon as possible. It's a government strategy game for the Apple One, and it's text-based. A surefire dumpster fire, if I've ever heard of one. This is what I was talking about earlier with the contracts. This is basically just by your like second or third game, somebody will come out, this Jason guy will go, hey, I finished it, loved it, or I finished it, you suck, but I want to give you some opportunities to work anyways. And basically what that means is, I can't show you right now. Once I get done with Wrestling Tycoon, the surefire hit, I will show you what contract work is. Now you've got contract work, which basically means, yeah, you can use them if you're low on money, or definitely not if you're low on money. And they range in difficulty, like if your character's not great at whatever, then it doesn't matter. Like that'll matter later in the game, right now it doesn't. So here's one for 9 weeks, but penalty is 8K, pay is 19, but it's only 3 weeks to get all that done. So I have to hope that this motherfucker doesn't scratch his head. Hold on, I gotta do the trick again. My hat fell off. 2, that's 3, I heard the 3, there's a 4. How did it do? Solid 6s across the board? Okay, apparently people are just kind of stupid. People love strategy games involving managing a wrestling conference. All right, and there you go. See, thankfully he didn't scratch his head, so now I get an extra 19 grand, which is great. All right, so here we are. We're on my very first save file, I think, which, if you can't tell throughout the entirety of my channel's history, I am a very massive fan of the creatures. I grew up with them, and so I have a very soft spot. And back when I was playing this was 2013. So like peak of the creatures, basically. So I'm just going to bring you through the games I did for when I played this the first time as Kutra for Creature Cats Gaming. So Mountain Cats, meow. Cold War I darn sure did. Creature Carl Space Adventure, Captain Ed Kenway. Oh, can you tell Assassin's Creed was out there? Brown Spry, West Side of the Creature Office. Oh, Brink. There's a Brink. There's a Brink. Oh my god. Of course, well-known success story, Brink. But like, then I re-released it for the PC. Like, look at all this shit I did go for. Thor versus Loki. Brink Reloaded. Oh my god. Brink 2, the long-awaited Brink 2 on the Game Boy. Like, you can just, if you want to, you can have a lot of fun with this Brink 3. But like, look at how much better. Like, that one made $2.5 million on a $200,000 game. Like, if you learn how to play this game, it can be so much fun. Especially if you just release a bunch of dumb shit like this, which is all this is just a bunch of creature jokes, like the time travel text adventure. I released that because I had nothing better to do and thought it'd be funny, and you know what? It still made a fucking profit. And then Bring the 3, The Long Farewell, because that's the game ends basically at year 35, and that was the last game I ever released. So that's what game history in this game can look like if you just have fun with it and figure out how it works. Alright, but I don't want to just be known for wrestling games and a random Tycoon game and a random fake Halo. You know, I want to be known for more than that. So we're going to be known for a little bit more than that. Where should I release this on? Oh, the Atari 2600. Wow. You know what? Maybe we'll release another game on Apple. We're going to become an Apple-only developer. Oh, shit. There's one bug left. Ah, fudge. I thought that was a 2 point. It was instead just going into technology. All right, well, hopefully that's not a game-breaking bug for Mr. Hulk Hogan's Superhero Showdown. All right, I don't want one game to end up tanking everything we have. All right, I'm just gonna review a game engine. I'm gonna duck my head and pretend like I don't see whatever review is about to come up. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna get absolutely dumped on, and instead, Hulk Hogan's Superhero Showdown for the Apple One computer is actually doing kind of decently well. Or, I mean, 7 people liked it at least. Oh, 7 more people. Form a little book club at that point. All right, well, it's going to be almost a year since this came out, so I think we might want to make a sequel to it, you know, capitalize on it a little bit. So, Super Cyborg Marines 2. It's going to suck in like 10 years when I really need some cash, and I'm not going to have this to be based on. However, it'll be 2D. Now we'll get to see what they look like. It won't just be text anymore. Alright, so there you go. I just... Gosh darn UI. Once this UI is out of the way, I'll explain. So, there was a random event to buy a vacuum for 4,000. You won a reward for cleanest garage. And that generates my first bit of hype. It either comes there, or it can come later in the game when it's like, do you want to build hype by releasing a magazine? And another bug just fucking popped up. But that's how hype works. It unlocks the ability to do it. And there's some experience I got for it before another pop-up comes up. That's how hype works. If the game's good, means you're going to get even more in sales. If the game's bad, or even if you have too much hype, regardless of how good it is, means you're going to lose sales. It's actually a really well implemented way to show how hype works in a video game. Isn't that neat? No, just me? Okay. Alright, Halo 2 coming in. We're gonna end this video. I might pick it up later if people like it. We're gonna end this one on Super Cyborg Marines 2. This one has to do good. All right, head's going down. Ducking my head in the sand, pretending like I'm getting showered with great reviews. It's a sequel. I mean, it's got to do better, right? What is it gonna be? Hey, look, the sequel. They love that it's no longer in text. Look at how great I am. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful we are. Super Cyborg Marines 2. Ah, the cliffhanger ending. Man, that's what got him. Yeah, you're darn right it was. And normally I don't remember when you get to unlock sequels in the base game, but like I said, with mods, I've unlocked it already. And look at that, it's already giving me a boost. Generally, that is a way you can cheese the game, I'm gonna be honest. It's a really easy way to cheese the game, so like if you're in year 15 and you're kind of struggling for cash, you can just make a sequel to a year 1 game, and you're gonna end up probably making a pretty good success story. It's got to be made well. You've still got to adhere to all the things that the game considers a good game, but it's a really good, easy influx of cash if you ever need it. And that's just a little way to cheese the game. Oh, look, we're even ranked. I didn't even see that Super Cyborg Marines has been ranked. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, well, that's where we're finishing off today. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like. Drop a sub if you want to see more stuff on the channel that we got going on right now. Drop a comment if you want to see more. Comments and likes are really how I tell if little things like this get to go on to be a series. Like, everybody loved New Vegas, so I'm thinking of doing more New Vegas stuff. But that's going to do it today, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Game and